Absolutely, plastic surgeons. And I have experience in working with plastic surgeons over the years, and they often consider themselves godlike, artistic, because they're able to recreate how a person looks, and sort of transform life as they see it. And so, again, they think of themselves as being very godlike. And true story, a plastic surgeon that I knew very well back in my hometown had done very well for himself. I'd known him since the 80s, and opened up several practices, only to later then be ousted and lose everything. He was stalking his female employees, refusing to pay them because they wouldn't, engage in intimate relations with him. Turned out he was performing surgeries and things like that while under the influence. Ended up having to do prison time, and is now, he's passed on. But just, my mind was blown at how this guy had done all this only to lose everything by, having poor impulse control and addiction issues, and unfortunately letting his ego take over for him. But yeah, definitely plastic surgeons. And from what I recall, and I don't know if this is still the same sort of ranking, doctors have this they have this ranking amongst themselves in terms of who they view as like the top, middle, and bottom. So at the top of the food chain, or at the top of the chain, I should say, are the guys with the tools. So people that can operate tools during surgery are um, uh, orthopedic surgeons, heart surgeons, neurosurgeons. Those are people. Those are the doctors that are viewed at the top of the chain, versus plastic surgeons. Maybe come next, and then general surgeons, and then like down at the bottom would be like internists and so on and so forth. So that's what I recall from my days of working in the medical profession amongst doctors and things like that. Of course, there's other types of doctors that go in there, but usually the doctors that operate the big tools are viewed as being the best, and they rank themselves and usually have the bigger egos. That's been my experience. So I don't know if anybody else has other types of experience, but would love to hear it.